When we picture justice, we see a judge, impartial, neutral, and above outside influence. This image is not just symbolic, it's a vital promise that the law will be applied fairly, regardless of who stands before the court. The judge's role is to embody the highest ideals of fairness and objectivity, serving as a guardian of the legal process. This expectation is the foundation of public trust in our courts. When people believe that judges are unbiased, they are more likely to accept court decisions, even those they disagree with. Public confidence in the judiciary is essential for a functioning democracy, as it ensures that the law is respected and followed by all. Judges must set aside personal beliefs and political pressures, making decisions based solely on law and evidence. This means resisting the urge to let emotions or outside opinions sway their rulings. Every case deserves a fair hearing, and every person deserves to be judged on the facts, not on who they are or what they believe. Even the appearance of bias can erode confidence in the entire system. If people suspect that a judge is influenced by personal interests or outside groups, they may lose faith in the court's ability to deliver justice. This can lead to widespread skepticism and undermine the rule of law. Strict rules limit judges' affiliations and activities to protect this trust. Codes of conduct are in place to ensure judges avoid conflicts of interest and maintain the highest ethical standards. These safeguards are designed to keep the judiciary independent and above reproach. Recent controversy over judges' involvement with the Climate Judiciary Project has put these principles under the microscope. Questions have been raised about whether judges can participate in educational programs on pressing issues like climate change without crossing ethical lines or appearing partial. The debate centers on how judges can stay informed on complex issues like climate change without compromising their impartiality. As society faces new and evolving challenges, judges must keep learning, but they must also be careful not to appear aligned with any cause or movement. It's a test of whether our system can balance education and neutrality in an era of polarized issues. The way we address these challenges will shape the future of our courts and the public's faith in justice for generations to come. The Climate Judiciary Project, an initiative launched by the Environmental Law Institute, is dedicated to a unique and vital mission within the legal community. Its primary goal is to educate judges on the complexities of climate science, ensuring they have the knowledge needed to interpret and apply the law in cases involving environmental issues. As the number of climate-related lawsuits continues to rise across the country, the project provides a range of seminars, workshops, and carefully curated materials. These resources are designed to help judges understand the often intricate and evolving science that underpins many of these legal disputes. Organizers emphasize that their approach is strictly educational and nonpartisan. They do not advocate for any particular outcome, but instead focus on equipping judges with the tools and background necessary to fairly evaluate scientific evidence presented in court. The project's leaders argue that well-informed judges are essential for justice, especially when legal decisions hinge on complex scientific facts that can be difficult to interpret without specialized knowledge. By positioning itself as a bridge between the scientific community and the judiciary, the Climate Judiciary Project aims to foster greater understanding and impartiality in the courtroom, helping to ensure that justice is served in an era of rapidly changing environmental challenges. Controversy erupted when it was revealed that the Climate Judiciary Project ran a private online forum for judges and organizers. Critics argue this created a back channel for activists to influence judges, blurring the line between education and advocacy. The forum's secrecy and sudden closure after media inquiries fueled suspicions of improper influence. Figures like Senator Ted Cruz claim the project is a tool for left-wing interests to sway court outcomes. The lack of transparency has raised serious questions about ethics and the appearance of impartiality. The Environmental Law Institute defends the project, insisting its only goal is to provide unbiased, peer-reviewed scientific information. Supporters say judges need reliable education on climate science to make informed decisions, not to be swayed toward any outcome. They describe the forum as a standard professional listserv, not a secret channel for advocacy. The ELI argues that attacks on the project are politically motivated attempts to keep judges uninformed. In their view, transparency and education are safeguards against bias, not sources of it. This controversy highlights the ongoing tension between the need to keep judges well-informed about evolving legal and scientific issues, and the equally important responsibility to maintain the public's trust in their impartiality and independence. As society faces increasingly complex challenges, the judiciary is often called upon to interpret new laws and address unprecedented questions. But how can we ensure that judges are educated without risking the perception that they are being influenced by outside interests? Should judges receive training from organizations with clear policy positions? Or should their education come only from strictly neutral sources? Even if the content appears neutral, the source of the training can raise concerns about bias. Greater transparency, such as open curricula, clearly disclosed public funding sources, and opportunities for public oversight, could help restore and strengthen confidence in the process. Neutral oversight, perhaps through independent review boards or public reporting, could further reassure the public that judicial education is free from undue influence. Perhaps educational forums should be moderated by independent bodies, not advocacy groups, to ensure that all perspectives are considered and that no single agenda dominates the conversation. The integrity of our courts depends on the public's belief in fair, unbiased justice. Without that trust, the legitimacy of judicial decisions can be called into question. The Climate Judiciary Project debate is a powerful reminder of just how fragile that trust can be, and how easily it can be shaken by even the appearance of impropriety or partiality. As legal issues grow more complex and the stakes become higher, the need for both robust judicial education and unwavering impartiality becomes even more critical. The challenge of balancing education and impartiality will only intensify in the years ahead, demanding thoughtful solutions and ongoing vigilance from all who care about the rule of law.